Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the... Yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football, getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Stanford.
At the 43-yard line.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
There's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Like 7. Set. Easy. Move 60. Alert. Moving hot.
Again, it's Stafford. Now he'll run it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but now before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Ready. Ready hot.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready hot.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
They'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down. And this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Stafford now to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Adams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they're getting down inside the 30 to 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco, 59 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Escapes the defender. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The loss Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys in front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Omaha, reboot.
To throw is Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. To the air again, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Easy, alert.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Corum. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Blake Corum taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's laid out deep for Rice. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Rashee Rice, 37 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Stafford. Yeah, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Pulled in at the 24. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Now 3rd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, or you flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
49-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And got his man complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Baker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Well, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Pass complete there to Nakua. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Back to throw, Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Rams first down.
22.
First and 10 at the 20.
Now Stafford. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A big loss on
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion to prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
250. Hey, Red.
Here's Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. We're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deep.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
To kick off for Kansas City.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here comes third and about a foot.
Brings up third down.
40 gun.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Quick slant there. Gets him the first down. 6 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again at Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw again on second down. Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be a start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Set. What do you have?
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Second and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team.
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The tight end is certainly positioned built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80.
Here's Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 38.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. This second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Back to throw. Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
By 70-40 had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun on third down. Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to have the Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on third and 4.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Set. Double. Big 20.
Now Stafford on third and goal. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Rams 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow, 15.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown! Xavier Worthy, 59 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to roll. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down.
Ready. 32.
They'll try and run for the first with Corn. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Rams
To throw is Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Stafford now to throw. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 22.
Throwing to Stafford. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
32-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
11. Middle. Ready. Omaha. Ready, blue. 180. Hey, red. Tonight.
Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Now Stafford. That is caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Looking to throw. Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of Woody once again. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
15.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Hey, Sunday. Line.
That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs had 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. It's complete. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Allen. Tutu Atwell. 61 yards. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But
They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
And Xavier Worthy, 70 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Butker on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chiefs 71, Rams 27. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety.
It's a safety. Joshua Carney to kick
So
off
free
for
kick
the
situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result, this is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. Well, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And can you believe it? He misses another one. His 3rd so far. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. They're on the path. It's caught inside the 25. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for KC. 65 yards. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational goals all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
They're on the 16-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to a touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Rams, first down.
Back to throw. Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
It's a gain of
And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow 20!
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 5.
Double right!
Looking to throw. Stafford. Heavy rush, and down he goes. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On 4th down, Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Stafford. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
It looked like he marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an over.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
86.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
In my coat, money hungry, trying to give me some more. No, I'll pack. This ain't talking down on his side like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Ready.
Here's Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the right side, this is Gorham. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Gorham is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, it was apparent that they were the better team. We figured that out pretty early. Give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Yellow, 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 yellow. I'm the blue lady. What's that?
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Kansas City.
And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching